welcome to a very special edition of Cruise Line. This is when we say goodbye to our seniors and have them talk to us a little bit, share with us their resumes, and essentially get to hear from them right before they take off into the real world. And today, we've got a very special guest, Elizabeth Innes.
Hi.
Hi. We got to both say hi to the camera. Hi, camera. How we doing? So for the 5 people who are going to watch this in 10 years, so how you feeling?
Feel good.
Yeah?
Feeling good, yeah.
So how's it feel to be a senior?
Feels great. I mean, it's a little scary because we're all leaving everybody, like all our friends and like what we're used to. So just take time to get used to, I guess.
So what's next?
I will be going to college. I'm going to Western, and I plan on working with their hockey team to do social media stuff. But I'm majoring in digital media and journalism.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome. So you visited Kalamazoo?
Yes, I did.
How do you like it?
I love it. It's great.
Yeah, my son went to K. I'm actually wearing a K College shirt. You can't see that behind here, but yeah, Kalamazoo College is right in Kalamazoo, right across from Western, and it's a nice little campus, and you can hang out with those people too.
Yep.
They're not evil. But yeah, Western has a great program, and I think you're gonna have a ton of fun. I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what do you think you learned in this class that will help you out when you go to college?
I think it was more like how to work with cameras, like getting more knowledge on them. Because like I already do photography, so I already know some basics, but like using the different type of camera, learning different ways and how to get around things, and just also with tripods, like the correct way to use them, how to set them up, and all that stuff.
So you do photography. What kind of camera do you use?
I use it's the Canon Rebel T7.
Oh yeah.
It's very basic, but it was the cheapest option for me at the time, but I do plan on upgrading very soon.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of options, and anyone who is a photographer or a videographer will tell you it's really not the camera, it's the person behind.
Yeah.
And what you do with the lens. And now, have you edited photos?
Yes.
So what do you edit with?
I use Lightroom Classic on my laptop because it's easier, and I haven't learned Photoshop yet.
So do you plan on learning more about that when you get to college?
Yes.
Absolutely. There's going to be a ton of that.
Yes.
So I'm excited for you. This is really cool. Let's take a look at your website that you created. Although it says Creative Ambitions right over there. Very dark, hard to see, but I like it. Capture memories, still learning. Oh, this is cool. When did you get that photo?
That was at the homecoming game this year for Lakeview.
Nice. You know, and if I would read, would have told me that. What we learned when we went to Channel 7 is that people have to become good at everything, right? You have to be a good writer. You have to be good with photography and video. And do you feel like you're going to use both photography and video a lot?
Yeah, I plan on doing a lot more video stuff as well. With obviously, if I'm going to work with the team, I hope to be able to video stuff, and that's why I'm getting a new camera so I can kind of do both.
So do you see yourself doing more social media with the team, or are you going to be doing a lot more interview style, get to know the team, you know, landscape style?
I plan to do a lot more like social media stuff, so there'll be like small interviews here or there for like a TikTok or like a little Instagram post thing, but more social media stuff.
Yeah, so that Osmo thing will come in handy.
Yes.
Absolutely. Here's your highlight reel. You ready to take a look? All right.
I don't really care. I'm going offline forever. Get out of my hair. I rekindle my core values. I won't miss a thing. None of that is real. However, me all the energy. I don't really care. I'm going offline forever. You can generous. Leave it delete later. Would you stare it down? I could keep you posted. Picture perfect lives, imaginary worlds, perfect cloud of minds. I think I'm passing by.
And there's that lovely end of the YouTube thing. So, oh, video unavailable. Thanks. You watched all those films. As you were
Yes.
watching them, did a bunch of memories start flooding in?
Yeah, a lot of them did, especially with the day in the life, because that was probably the best one that I filmed, and it was a lot of fun.
It was absolutely one of my favorite projects of yours that you
Yes.
produced. My next question was, what was your favorite project? Was Day in the Life your favorite project?
Yeah, I think Day in Life was one of my favorite projects. I also really liked the Mother's Day project, even though I didn't do it on my mom and I did like a tribute video. It just felt very nice to kind of hear the sides of the story of my grandma and my mom and stuff.
I love that. Yeah. So, heading to college, going to Western, wearing a Michigan shirt. Okay, sure. Why not? It's funny because I feel like I should be wearing the Michigan shirt and I should give you the Kalamazoo shirt, but that's fine. I love both colleges. Does it feel like college was such a long way away a long time ago and now it's like almost staring you in the face?
Yeah, it did. I always I tell everybody I always tell them like, oh, I got 4 years. I got 4 years. Like I'm fine. I don't gotta oh, I want to leave now, but I have more time. But now that I'm here, it doesn't seem real. Like I don't think I should be going to college. I think I should still be going into my sophomore year of high school. Like it doesn't feel real.
I totally get it. I remember my first year as a teacher, I'm like, why are people looking at me? why am I writing on this chalkboard? Shouldn't someone else be doing that? But, eventually it becomes second nature and then you move from that on to something else. College is just like high school, except it's big.
Yes.
So I have had a blast having you in class. You've turned out some really great projects. You've told me what your favorite ones are. I'm thrilled that you're going into the medium and using some of the things that you learned here. What would you tell someone, especially a Lakeview student? I know that you drove. I thought that driving gave you an edge. Do you agree?
Yeah, I do, because I was able to get here earlier than the other Lakeview kids, especially Wednesdays, but even being able to come here early on regular days to get in here if I had to finish something up or add a few things.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the first year I've had Lakeview students actually come on a bus, which is kind of interesting because I didn't realize all the different schedules you all had until all of a sudden I went, wait, Elizabeth's here. Why is everybody else coming late? So I do think it gives you an edge. What kind of advice would you give a Lakeview student who is sort of interested but not sure if they want to take this class?
I would say honestly, just take the class. It gives you a lot of good experiences. Like when we went to LCA to tour, we didn't there wasn't a bunch of interactive stuff, but it gave you a good idea of what you could be doing with the stuff you learn in this class, and it gives you just so much more knowledge on stuff. And you might not know you want to be in the media field, but taking this class it helped me know, kind of solidify that I did want to do media stuff and this was fun, and creating films and other stuff was really fun.
Awesome. That's really nice. What piece of advice would you give to someone as far as how to survive the class?
I would say the first thing I would say is make friends. Especially if you're coming from a different school like I was, you're gonna be with these kids and you don't have anyone from your home school usually.
Right.
But I'd say make friends with the people you sit next to or just anybody in class, because it makes making group projects a lot easier, and then you can bounce ideas off of each other, and also get the filming done early, because I will say I got in a few spots where I had to rush because I didn't do that.
Okay. It's a common theme
Yes.
Everyone's been saying that. Well, it has been an absolute pleasure having you in class. I'm really looking forward to hearing about some of the things you do in the future. I think it's going to be absolutely awesome. If you could give your life philosophy in 6 words or less, what would you use or say?
I would say live your life for yourself. It might not be 6 words, but
Oh,
I'd
I
say,
think live your life for yourself is
Yeah.
5. That's perfect.
say do it for yourself. Do everything for yourself. Don't worry about what others are thinking. Just be you.
Great way to leave. So, what we're going to say is at this very special Cruise Line episode, just be you. I'm Michael Kaufman with Elizabeth Innes. I did say your last name right, right?
Yes.
Thank goodness. You know, it's only been a whole school year. You'd think I'd get it right. Saying for all of us at Cruise Line, bye.
Bye.